Hi everyone, Jay with Mobile Home Partners here, bringing you another video. Had a few questions this weekend, and a few of those were actually on the same topic and how to structure a mobile home investing deal. So I figured I'd talk about this here. I love talking numbers. So if numbers make sense, it is a deal, right? So many ways to make a deal technically. It depends on how you're investing or what your exit strategy is. Of course, obviously if you're just a wholesaler, then trying to set up an investment RTO or rental or long-term versus short-term etc deal would make sense. But let me just I figured I'll talk about one of my deals, and I think I made other videos on this before, so definitely be sure to check out my other videos. But one way, or one of my favorite ways to make it, is obviously, I do RTOs. We don't do rentals anymore, of course. We do wholesale. Wholesale is easy though, however, so I can definitely make a video directly on wholesale if you like. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and message me. Send me a direct message. I'll be happy to make a video on that. But to me, RTOs is one of the best ways to invest, just in the sense of getting back your ROI, or return on your investment, quick. It's obviously money, but also it just makes it easier on the whole transaction. And I'm gonna get into tenant quotations buyers for a second here. So when you have a buyer buying one of these mobile homes from you that you're financing to him or her or them, you're asking for a pretty decent down payment. What this down payment does, not only does obviously fills your pocket back up and gets you most of your money back like it should, but you're also getting a serious person coming in. There's very few people that are going to come in and give you $2,500, $3,000 or more as a down payment and flake out tomorrow. You understand? So at this point, the caliber of the person here is a little on the higher end. In comparison to if you're renting a home, there's laws against that, so there obviously is not so much you can charge up front. Usually, typically, in my state here, my city, county, you're talking first payment, first month's rent, and usually a deposit, which can be as large as up to the same amount as a first or typical rent. So double the payment per se. But even then, let's just say 600 times 2, obviously you're collecting $1,200. That's a decent amount. People still have to come out with that. That is still not going to be as serious as a person as somebody giving you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 down payment. So just keep that in mind. But so that's one reason why. So I like to deal with people who are a little more serious. And just that's just my way to again, every investor is different. Some people love the rentals. Nothing against them. I tried it, not for me. But so let me talk one of my deals. I always talk about $5,000 structure, but forget about 5,000. Just always remember, how much money do you have in it, how much money will you get out of it, and how quickly will you get your money back, right? So I think of that when I'm structuring any deal. My exit strategy, I already know, of course, is RTO. So how long will it take me to get this money back? How many years is my agreement with this buyer? And payments, etc. All that starts breaking down. Of course, you have to be able to add all this up together and make sure that it equals to the amount plus the interest, etc. But a structured deal to me like this is, I have $5,000 into the property, all exclusive. Okay, then I'm selling it for $20,000. I want no less than $2,500 down. That's my okay. So right away I got two, and I'm adding this up, of course, as I'm doing it, just so it can make sense. But $2,500 down. I am in total at $2,500 down. Okay, so $2,500 is what I got left in this property out of pocket. So you add this up obviously and see how many months that takes. You should be 5, 6 months, 7 months maybe. Keep it under a year. Okay, depends on the property again, of course. But if it's a single or an even double wide that does not have land on it, there's no reason why you should not collect all of your money within a year or less. Okay, more than that you probably overpay, so just keep that in mind. But so 5,000 into it, 2,500 down payment for this this buyer. 2,500 is what I got into it, and I'm gonna sell it for 20,000. So you can see the numbers that equal at that point, right? The same $25,000 property is going to make me $15,000 on top. That's not counting interest. 3 years, I would say, something like this is usually what you're looking at. 2.5, 3 years. I don't like to exceed 5 years for me. Okay, everybody's different. You do what you feel is right, but 5 years to me, I like to cut ties at that point. So okay, so there you have it. 5,000 in, 25,000 is what I'm selling it for. 15,000 plus my money is what I like to collect plus interest with the 2,500, 3,000, 4, 5, 6,000. Some buyers out there have this kind of money. Keep that in mind. You know, funny. I was actually talking to another investor earlier who's selling a property, same one I sold to her, a wholesale to her, of course, and she's actually selling it for 17.5 is what she's selling, and she already had a buyer. Cash money. The only thing they were waiting on was her background to come through, and the only reason I knew was because I had a buyer who reached out to me and say, I have 15,000 in cash. Like, wow. So I reached out to her and asked her, hey, do you need a buyer? And she hits me with, no, I already got one at 17.5. My goodness, I didn't know you had this much money in pocket. But hey, everybody's different. So there are buyers out there. There are cash buyers out there with pockets full, ready to buy. So keep that in mind. But figured I'd share that with you. So I keep telling a lot of students, you know, a lot of students just finish up with me and have friends or relatives that want to get into coaching. So if you are looking, we do have 2 spots right now, one-on-one coaching. Reach out to me, Jay Garcia at mobilehomepartner.com. You can call me directly at 770-855-1298. I'll be happy to see what I can do for you. You know, we did add a 3rd option to our program. So we do have a 3rd option, which is now any questions regarding mobile home investing 1-hour calls. Okay, so if you're not looking for coaching directly but have quite a few questions, you might have a deal at hand, you might have a deal you're closing or looking to close, etc., you know, that would be the perfect call for you. It's not a continuing thing. It's a one-time call. Any questions mobile home investing regarding, give me a call. You know, we'll treat that one there. But all right, till next time, thank you for watching.